Hello everybody, this is a Shadowbox, and welcome to Air Hauler 2. We're going to be using FSX Steam Edition to play Air Hauler 2, and those of you that are longtime members of the channel, or viewers of the channel, will know that I started my YouTube channel with Air Hauler 1 for FSX. I know it's been a long time since I've made a YouTube video, and I'm very sorry for that. I haven't had internet for almost a year. And I will get into all that another time about where I've been and what I've been doing and all the changes that have happened in my life. But we are just going to worry about Air Hauler right now. Oh, whoops. A Shadowbox Air. Of course, my handle is a Shadowbox, and my name is Nick. So welcome back to the channel, everybody. Now, I did make a test company on here, and I can tell you that this is very grindy. So I'm kind of stuck between... I did my test company on career, and it was pretty painful. I want to have at least one AI pilot, maybe two, that I can work with. So I'm trying to decide if I should do a hard career and have like a small fleet of Piper Comanches, not Comanches, Cherokees. That's the one. I don't have the Comanche. I have the A-28 Cherokee. Or if I should go for a medium company and have a couple of Beechcraft Dukes in there, which I really like the idea of, but is that kind of cheating? I mean, that's also starting with 50% reputation. I like the idea of career, but it's just too far down there. We can forget about Nomad. That's not happening at all. I think we'll go with hard. Yeah, let's go with hard. So we'll start with about $430,000 cash, 40% reputation, because we're going to sell the default 172. Don't want that. Our airport, I'm going to pick one that's pretty close to me. Now, Toledo Express. This is the regional size airport that's around here. But it costs $210,000 to open a base there, and then it costs you $30,000 a month to lease and $1,000 to land. So we're going to go with Metcalf, which is like a small executive airport. Now it's called Toledo Executive Airport. It's not called Metcalf anymore. So now it's opening. Our opening costs are $65,000, and our monthly rate is $6,441. I want to check something really quick. What is Kalamazoo's? Kalamazoo Battle Creek. Yeah, that's the same. That's like Toledo. And, of course, Grand Rapids is going to be even more expensive. Grand Rapids Ford Internet, yeah. So we're going to go with Metcalf. That works for me. We'll use the weather generation, why not? We want more jobs generated, less size because we're using kind of small planes, more internal jobs for when we actually get a second base, and bigger airports. I don't like going to grass strips if I can avoid it. I like going to small, like executive airports. Alright. So in Air Hauler 2, you need to get type ratings before you can fly your aircraft. As you can see, we can also do passenger missions, but we're not going to do the passenger missions until we can get bigger airplanes, because the passengers missions are, the tickets for passengers are cheap. You earn money through passengers by having a large plane. Something like a commuter airliner, like we'll probably fly the Coronado Saab at some point. I actually don't own it yet, but that's a plane that I've had my eye on. I also have the Airsoft Twin Otter, obviously the Majestic Dash 8, and I also have a Freeware Dash 7 that I want to use as a cargo plane at some point. But yeah, we're going to be flying cargo to begin with. We have $434,783. That should be enough to get us a couple of aircraft and a crew member. So we're going to go down, down, down. We don't really want the C-182 because it is more expensive and it has less cargo capacity by like 80 pounds. And it's slower. It does have a longer range, so it's got that going for it at least. But we don't want the C-182, we want the Cherokee. I'm going to get the blue Cherokee, and we're going to buy them outright. This is for company use and cargo configuration. We did not take the type rating test now, and I'll get the white one as well. This is for company use, cargo, and again, not taking the type rating test now. Now we need to find a crew member. Oh, there's only 3 pilots available to hire? And they're all expensive. That's frustrating. Every other time that I've checked for pilots, there's been like a list, like a long list of pilots that are looking for jobs. And I'm not going to pay $8,000 a month right now. We are too small of a company to be doing that. You're not even type rated in anything useful. I mean, the Duke turbine would be useful later. This guy's type rated in quite a lot. And we could just go and get a senior first officer right now. I mean, it is monthly. We can make $10,000 in a day if we wanted to. And he's already got the type rating for the Cherokee, the Duke B-60, the Duke turbine, Dash 8 100, which isn't really useful to us actually, because that is a default plane, isn't it? It's not a default plane you could fly, but it's a default plane in the game. But yeah, we've got the Cherokee and the Duke. I mean, we could buy a default plane to assign to him. We could buy a King Air eventually and have him fly the King Air or a Dash 8 or a 737. You know, we could do that. Let's see, what does the captain have? Let's see, he has C-182. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, the captain's out of the question. If we're going to hire one, it's going to be Blake Johnson. Man. He also has 15 skill points. That, you know what? Blake Johnson can be our partner starting our company. And you know what? How about, guys, whoever comments on this video, I will put into like a random number generator, and whoever I pick, I will rename Blake Johnson to your name. If I'll just use your YouTube name. If you want me to use a different name, no profanity, nothing inappropriate, just type it in the comment. So yeah, who wants to be my partner in this series? All right. For now, it's Blake Johnson. Blake Johnson, you're hired. So let's see if we can get Blake working on anything. Available jobs. Coming out of KTTG. Alright. Well, let's take a look at Toys and Games 991. We don't really want to do that one. The distance isn't what's bad about it, it's the quantity. He'd have to fly down there and then fly back and then fly down there again. If it was closer, I'd be willing to do that, but it's not. So I think you got these DVDs here that are going out. And then we got T going from there. No, I lied. This is not what I want. This is coming from here. I thought it was going to here. We could do the seafood, probably. Let me double check. If we go up to company information fleet, what is the cargo capacity of these? 1,005, but that's because they don't have very much fuel in them. We would definitely need more. Actually, let's take insurance out on these while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Let's get some fuel. Estimated range. I would like them to have 20, 15. I'd like them to have 40 gallons in each tank, so I'd like them to have 50 gallons. Amount to load. Let's see, what do they have on board? 15. So we would need 25 gallons to load. Oh, whoops, that's pounds. I'm looking at. So 25 gallons to load. Let's go ahead and do that. And see, now his cargo capacity is 820. Which is fine. That's what I want. Nope, not change config. My bad. There we go. Load, unload, cargo. I'm still kind of learning this, guys, so. See, now I need to load 31 onto this one. Alright, so now we've got 240 pounds of fuel on each. So the white one is going to be his. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Alright, so let's go back to available jobs. So we have basically 800. We could do this one. 259 miles. That's pretty long. That's going to take us down into Kentucky. Down on the Kentucky-Indiana border, even. Is there anything coming out of KTEL? No, there is not. It's all coming out of Metcalf and then this random one here. Oh, but could we send you to there and then send you on this one? That wouldn't be that bad, would it? And fly down to... No, that would be pretty bad. Okay, how about taking herbal remedies down here and then up to here and then up to here? Wouldn't be awful. Wouldn't be as bad as what I just suggested. Taking the building materials all the way down to, what is that? Perry in Tell City. That would be a nice payday. But I don't think it's really worth it. Maybe we will do that ourselves and see if we can get any jobs generating down here. So I think I'm going to assign, I'm going to do that. I'm going to assign the herbal remedies to AI. That one. Wait, it said 760. It's fine. 499. Okay, and now we want this one. The DVDs one, right? I mean, we could also do that one. That's about the same, but the money. Money is also about the same, so what's the shorter distance? This one's the shorter distance. So we will accept that one as well. So now what should happen, if we go into our pilots and ops, we now have our senior first officer, who has all of his skills maxed out. That's awesome. Our senior first officer is going to be flying the herbal remedies down. And then this should be, like, these missions expire on Saturday. So don't need to worry about that. I should have checked that before I accepted it, but it's fine. So he will be done loading the cargo in about 20 minutes, and then he'll be taking off and flying that way. While he's doing that, we can also get working. So let's take a look at our available jobs. Do I really want to do that one? I don't really want to do that one, because all of our jobs are being generated out of here, and this is the furthest one. So how about the one going to fertilizer? I mean, that's a pretty short one. We could do that in 2 flights. Well, it would be 4 flights. It's almost worth it. I don't know, I just can't bring myself to do that. You definitely aren't going to be able to fit half a ton on there. I think we might just take the seafood for now. That one's $300 more, and it's 5 miles further, so we'll take the seafood one. So we'll be going up to Michigan. I'm going to accept that job. And now, guys, I will see you in the sim. Well, actually, I'll show you what it does. So we are taking this one, and Blake Johnson's taking this one. So now we are going to fly now. And we're taking the idle one. Oh, I don't have a type rating. That's right. Okay. Yeah, so we need to take the type rating test first. Alright. I forgot I hadn't done that yet. So we're not going to be loading the seafood yet. But we will go ahead and start. So I will see you guys when we are in the sim, because it takes a little while to load. Alright, everybody. Here we are in the sim in A2A's amazing, beautiful, wonderful Piper. Go ahead and release the control lock. Somehow. How do you release the control lock? I don't know. Let's go outside. Lock spot. Beautiful airplane. Though I did not take it into consideration that I am recording this at 9:40 at night. So it's gonna be fun. Nighttime flight. Yeah. Oh, hey, actually, that is my guy. That is, because you can see it is the A2A Cherokee, and it's even got the static. Let's actually jump over there, see if we can. Is it this one? All the way at the bottom? No. Oops. So yeah, let's go back to our plane. But that is actually our pilot. You can see that is the... I don't know if you can actually see. Let me see if I can just zoom in on our dude's face. You can see, like, the pedo tag here, and yeah, that's our guy getting ready for his flight. So that's cool. And we just kind of skipped over a little bit. That's weird. Okay. So we should go ahead and remove the pedo cover. I guess control locks were just removed automatically. Yes, it was. Okay. That's fine. So we are going to go ahead and get ready here. Airplane weight and balance has been checked. Cabin door is secured. Control wheel lock is removed. Controls are free. Ignition and avionics are off. The master switch can come on. That's the battery there. We got our red light on. Checking the fuel quantity, that's over here. We should have more than that. We wanted 40 gallons, right? So let's pull up this. So we should have 20 in each. There we go. Fuel selector on the fullest tank, doesn't matter, they're equal. Our fuel selector's down here in this aircraft. Flaps extend, then retract. Alright. Extend the flaps, down they go, and retract them. Alright, elevator trim needs to be set for takeoff, so that's going to be in neutral, which it is. And our beacon can come on. I believe our beacon is this one. Yes. Alright, we need to prime the engine. 1, 2, 3. Our wheel brakes are on. Carburetor heat is off. Fuel selector's on. Master switch on. Electric fuel pump. Test. Primer's done. Mixture needs to go rich. Throttle needs to go cracked. Prop area is clear. And engage the starter. Oh, come on. Oh, there's our guy. Can you show me how you started your plane? What am I not doing? This is supposed to be rich. Oh, I didn't turn the ignition on. Ignition both, then starter engage. There we go. That helps when you follow all of the instructions. Alright, so now our nav lights can come on, and that's going to be there. We'll switch our red light for the floodlight, actually. We start turning on our radio master. Alright, all of our avionics, I mean. Alright, get that on standby, get our transponder on standby. Alright. And we're going to announce taxi, because we should be good to taxi. We're not going to do the mag checks. Alright, let's tune traffic. We're going to be going to runway 4 for our takeoff.
Kilo Tango Delta Zulu traffic, Piper November 56730 is taxiing to runway 4.
Alright, disengage the parking brake. And we're good to go for our test. We need to lean out on the ground though, otherwise we're going to foul our spark plugs. So it will give us these prompts. I should just follow our guy. I think he's actually on his takeoff roll already. Looks like he's headed south. No, he's not on his. No, he is. He's on his takeoff roll. Or am I just stupid? I might just be stupid. He must not be on his takeoff roll. I don't know. Safe travels, guy. Okay. So we want runway 4, I think. Or actually, it doesn't matter. Winds are calm. We can go for runway 14. Which is, just need to get over to the right. I do like the Piper. I really do.
Kilo Tango Delta Zulu, traffic, Piper Alpha Hotel 2, taking out runway 32, south departure.
He went to 3-2. Oh, wait, this is runway 22, not 14. That's fine. I don't really know this airport that well yet. On my test company, I went to KTOL before I realized how expensive it was. So this is actually my first time flying out of this airport. Where did he go? I don't know, but I can't worry about it right now. Alright, we are good to go. There he is. Alright. We are actually going to be on 22. I lied. We are going to be departing to the northwest. No, we're going to be remaining in pattern.
Kilo Tango Delta Zulu, traffic, Piper November 56730.
Because we aren't on our job yet. This is our certification flight. That was a fantastic time to take a drink of water. One of my best ideas ever. Alright, 3,700 indicated. We can do that. Consumption around 10 to 9 gallons an hour. Oh, we didn't put our ears in. Oops. Get some nose trimmed down. So it's really easy to get your certifications in Air Hauler 2. You just basically do a pattern around the airport. It will tell you exactly what steps it wants you to do. But usually it's like turn left, then turn right, then turn way left than land. So really not bad at all. So yeah, guys, again, I'm sorry for my extended absence. I'm now working. I'm still an EMT and a firefighter. I now work a 24-hour shift at my main EMS job. So I work 24 hours and then I have 48 hours off. But during that 48 hours off, I usually work 12 hours at the fire department. So I'm working 72 hours a week on a slow week and 96 hours a week on a busy week. I love doing it, but it leaves me very little free time. And I have an amazing, wonderful girlfriend now. So I really don't have time to do YouTube like I used to. I also moved out of my parents' house. I have my own apartment, which is why I didn't have internet. I didn't have internet for like almost a year. It's been crazy. Finally have internet again last week, so I'm gonna try to pre-record videos so I can release somewhat regularly. And I'm not gonna be doing multiple videos a week. I might do one video a week. We'll have to see. Alright. Oh, I got to talking and forgot I was doing this. Alright, 141. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I'm gonna try to record on one of my days off, and I'm gonna try to have a backlog of videos so I can actually release somewhat regularly, or at least there should be 5 episodes of Air Hauler pre-recorded by the time this is released, so you'll at least have those. But I really intend to make this a long-running series. 208 and 4400. Ooh!
Bank angle. Bank
We
angle.
just failed. What just happened there? I don't know what just happened there. The plane just like snapped to the right. And I way past my heading because I was concerned by that. Wow. I'm hoping that recovered it fast enough for us to still be in the consideration. I guess we'll see when we land. I might have to refly this. If I have to refly it, I'll do it off camera. But I'm really hoping I don't have to, especially because then I have to pay to take the test again, which is only a couple $100 of in-game currency, but still. You know, I was going to do... I wanted to play X-Plane. I wanted to play X-Plane and FS Economy, but honestly, I really don't care for FS Economy. I tried it, and X-Plane is fantastic. I love the platform, but it doesn't really have a lot of the planes I like to fly. I like to fly GA planes up to regional liners, 5100 and 348. And X-Plane just doesn't really have much of that. It has a couple, but nowhere like what FSX does. And I thought about getting Prepared V4, but I can't really justify rebuying all of my add-ons. So, FSX Steam Edition it is. I may still do an occasional X-Plane video just because I really do love that sim. And once more planes start coming out for X-Plane, I probably will be switching to it. If more planes start coming out for X-Plane, that is. Alright, we need to go a little bit higher. I'm a little past. Well, up a little more. Well, this time at 55. I need to be closer to 45. There we go. Land at the departure airport. Do we have eyes on it? I don't think that's it. No, maybe it is. Nope. I didn't think so. It's up there. Alright, let's start our descent. And we'll be coming on to runway 4, I think. No, we're not doing a touch and go.
730 is 8 miles southwest, 4,700 inbound touch and go, left traffic, runway 4. Kilo Tango Delta Zulu traffic, Hyper November 56730 is on base, runway 4.
Oh, I overshot the runway. The runway's going that way. Not a big deal, it just gives us more space to slow down. I really can't wait to get in the Real Air Duke B-60. That is probably my favorite aircraft for FSX. It's just an incredible aircraft. The level of detail is as great, if not greater, than A2A. I love it. So I can't remember if it was this video or the last attempt I made at making this video that ended up being scrapped. If I talked about what kind of planes I want to fly in this series, mostly general aviation and regional liners, because like I just said, that's what I like to fly. So the biggest that we're going to get in this series is likely going to be like an A319 or a 737. Not really going to get much bigger than that because I don't really like flying planes that big. I may buy bigger planes like using in-game currency, I might buy like a base 747 cargo variant or passenger variant and have AI pilots fly them. But I won't be flying them, I don't think, unless you guys really, really want me to. But I'm kind of planning on being a regional airline. I'm starting off with these small little, cargo planes, well, private cargo planes basically, and we'll just keep going from there. I think when I get the Real Air Duke, I may designate that as a first class aircraft and try passengers with that, but honestly, we'll probably be hauling cargo with that one too. Passengers just really are not profitable until you can have a couple of different economy classes. Or not economy classes, but a couple of different classes like economy and business class. Just from what I've found in my brief testing. I'd like to do passenger flights with a Piper or with Cessna 182, but it's just not feasible. You get like $300 a flight using these tiny planes. If you have a first class plane, like, a Beechcraft Duke B60, you get like $1,000 a flight, which is why I'd kind of consider doing it, but I'd still prefer to haul cargo. It's like 5 times as profitable for your time.
500.
Our maximum speed for flaps is right now.
Minimums. $100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Alright. So apart from that little hiccup initially, where the plane just kind of snapped to the right, we got a bank angle warning. That went very well. I really need to get a hotkey reassigned to flaps. Oh. There's no lines. I don't know where I'm going. And now there's no blue lights, so I kind of feel like I'm in a car area. Oops. Oh, nope, there's a center line. Oh. So are these stands? I just can't see. There's a glare on my monitor right now. Or is this where I started the flight? It might be, actually. I think it is. That's funny. Alright. Parking brake on. And we can start cleaning up. Oh, I should have turned off the strobe already, but oh well. Alright. We're going to leave the avionics master on. We will shut off the engine and the battery. Oh, thank God. Passed with no issues. It must have understood that the bank angle was a glitch or something. I don't know. Because I did not move the yoke that far. Alright, so cargo. We have seafood here. Alright, and we still have, like, basically 40. So we will go ahead and just do that. So we now have that on board. Where was this going? See if I can pull up air hauler. Oh, I don't think I can actually click around in here though while this is up. No, I can't. Well, shoot. Alright, well this was going to... Oh, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and finish. No, let's leave this here. Let's just finish the flight. And now if we go to accepted jobs, you can see our Mr. Johnson is en route down to the Ohio University Snyder Field, not Ohio State, Ohio University, which is in Athens, Ohio. Ohio State's, of course, in Columbus. Though I'm a U of M fan, Ann Arbor. Go Blue. Alright. Seafood. I wonder how... This video might get split into 2 parts, guys. It might. And if it does, it's probably going to be right about here. Depends on how fast we can do this job. So, seafood going up to C20.